Welcome to the Right Hand Roadmap, the podcast for seconds in command of founder-led companies. I'm your host, Megan Long, owner of Second First. In each episode, we show you the path to success on your journey as the number 2 leader in entrepreneurial companies. I am so happy you are here, and I am so excited about today's topic. Have you ever wished you could generate revenue in your business quickly? Like as in this month. Even if it's non-recurring revenue, just to have some extra cash injected into your business. Today, we're discussing several ideas that any small business can use to do just that. Now, all of these ideas are going to be outside of your usual products and services. So some of these are probably a little more creative, some of these are a little more obvious, but all of them are going to be things that you are not probably currently doing in your regular operating income. The first way to begin generating revenue outside of your usual offerings is affiliate partnerships. This is something we did from the beginning at Second First. We have a weekly newsletter that goes out to our entire email list that has curated, valuable content. So what podcast episodes we're listening to, what we're reading, what we're using, just things that we're finding of value that we know that Second First students and members of our community could get value from as well. For every book we recommend, we include a bookshop link. We chose Bookshop over Amazon because we want to support small independent bookstores as opposed to Amazon. But that link is always from our affiliate account. So we make commission off of every sale. The same is going to be true if we recommend a software or any other program. It's typically going to be a partner program that we're a member of. Now, the caveat is that these are always going to be things that we use. So we're never going to recommend something just to get commission. But I guarantee that every tool or company or whatever that you recommend to your clients or friends even has an affiliate program. So let's say when you onboard a new client, you require them to use a piece of software. If you're not taking advantage of an affiliate program, you're leaving money on the table. Even if they're just a small business that you refer to, like a small local business, it's worth engaging in a conversation with them to see if they would be interested in creating a partner program for you. So let's say that there's just a local marketing company that you refer a lot of business to. It's worth just taking the owner out to coffee and saying, hey, I'm going to continue to send business your way just because I love and believe in your services so much. But maybe we could talk about something that would be mutually beneficial here, where I might be able to make a little extra off of the business I send you, or there might be some sort of formal incentive program that we can work out. Most businesses are going to be open to that conversation because it's truly a win-win. The next idea to add revenue now, like this month, is to either hold an in-person workshop or a paid webinar for anyone, not just your clients. Think about the industry you're in and what you could teach the general public that would be of value. If you're in landscaping, maybe you could hold a webinar on lawn maintenance. If you have a law office, maybe you could hold a workshop on how to redline contracts or 4 things to check every service agreement for. People love to learn how to DIY just a little bit of what you specialize in. And here's the beauty of this. You'll make some fast revenue from the workshop or the webinar itself, and inevitably, the attendees will end up in a more complicated situation than what you taught them, far beyond what they can DIY based on the information that you gave. So who will they reach out to when they need more expert help? You, because you've also established yourself as the thought leader in the space. Next, make sure you're maximizing every program available from your vendors. Often there are opportunities from your suppliers for rebates, incentives, or even marketing funds. It might require some light to moderate administrative work on your end to qualify, but there might be thousands of dollars available to you. My favorite use of this are MDF or marketing development funds or co-op funds. where essentially your vendor or supplier provides you with a budget to use to hold an event or other marketing initiative that is co-hosted or co-branded. So let's say you work in the medical field. A device manufacturer might give you $5,000 for a lunch and learn event for prospects as long as they get 10 minutes to speak to the crowd about their new products. In pursuing this, remember you're the one in control. If it starts to feel gross to you, like the vendor is wanting a complete list of attendees and their contact information without their consent, just set boundaries on what you will and will not provide. Another idea to generate revenue quickly is to look at your current client base and see if there's anything you can add across the board for an additional fee that would add a ton of value. As an example, I came from the IT world. So in 2018, as there were growing security concerns for our clients, we found a product that checked all the boxes in terms of securing their endpoints or their devices. So much so that we determined it should just be part of our product stack going forward. So we sent out a notice to all of our clients saying it would show up on their next invoice. Here are all the benefits, and allowed them to opt out by a certain date. And if they didn't opt out, we would just assume to go ahead and invoice them and roll it out. So not only did it satisfy a huge need in their cybersecurity, but it also added monthly recurring revenue. So using that as an example, what could you add to your current offering that would add a ton of value to your clients or customers while also adding revenue? Lastly, this is not a unique idea, but seriously consider the last time you raised your prices across your current client base. It's pretty shocking how this isn't an annual thing for a lot of companies. I have a bad habit of when I feel like I'm getting too good of a deal, I tell that person that they need to charge more. My husband's like, why do you do that? Just take the deal. No, I want all of you to charge what you're worth. I commissioned my friend to make a handmade ornament, and I rejected her original price, researched on Etsy how much the average price was, and Venmo'd her that amount. So all to say, you all need to charge your worth. You should at least have annual consumer price index adjustments to your prices, if not more. If you work through these 4 ideas, or even just choose one, you will be able to quickly add to your bottom line this quarter. To find show notes and links for anything mentioned in this episode, visit secondfirst.com/9. Be sure to subscribe to catch future episodes and leave us a review on whatever platform you're listening on. And remember, you don't have to navigate being a second in command alone when you have the right hand roadmap.